Thoughts on Telltale, like the company? Oh, okay. We can talk about Telltale games. Let me go and switch the camera here. That really bums me out. I mean I can't say that I was the biggest Telltale fan ever. Like I played Sam and Max, a little bit of that. Didn't really get it. I struggled with the kind of obtuseness of their adventure games because it was just very much the old style of put the gerbil in the microwave sort of solutions and problem solving. And the Back to the Future and Jurassic Park games were of more towards that style. But the Walking Dead game, my word, the that first season was incredible, and it took me on an emotional roller coaster in a way that video games hadn't before. I I felt I felt very strongly towards the things that were happening on the screen and the choices that I had to make, and my eyes were legit filled with tears at the ending of that season. I still hail it as one of the most profound gaming experiences I've ever had. I don't know if I would say necessarily say greatest game of all time. It would probably be somewhere in that mix. It's probably aged not as well, but I the feelings that that game gave me in the moment were truly something special. After that, I played season 2 of The Walking Dead. I really enjoyed that as well. And then I played the Telltale Batman game, and that was pretty good. I think the challenge with Telltale specifically was that they just put out too many games of that style at once, and so there was. Let me try and recount all these. There was The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Minecraft Story Mode, Tales from the Borderlands, Guardians of the Galaxy. I know I'm missing a couple more here. The Wolf Among Us, Game. I said Game of Thrones already, right? Yeah, there was more. There were more adventure games of that style, and it was on a dated formula in terms of the not dated formula. The gameplay engine was really dated. It was buggy. It was glitchy. The graphics didn't look as good as some of the more modern games of the time. And then people just got accustomed to their structure of how they set up their stories and seeing how all the mechanisms worked. And because of that, I just was not as motivated to play their games as I was before. So I feel like a lot of people also felt that way, just based on they used to be like up here, and then I felt like less and less people were talking about their stuff. And not to say it was bad, just people got tired of it. And I think that's why we are now where we are. And it's unfortunate that a lot of people lost their jobs, and unfortunate at the moment that the Walking Dead season 4, which they've already started, episode 2 is out now, that might not get finished. I know that some developers are considering stepping in to finish it off, but we'll see. Knock on wood. The Stranger Things game, I mean, that might come to life elsewhere, but how they envisioned it's not going to be the thing going forward. And it bums me out that a company that made a game that was so impactful to me is just no longer with us.